Obviously just like, you know what I'm saying, um, drunk, like, 6 packs of tea or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and, like, it made my, like, yeah, it was funny as ever, you know what I mean, for real, though. Anyway, so, I can understand that, you know what I'm saying, and I, like, started dozing off, so I, like, laid down, like, a few, or whatever, because, like, it was the second time I acted like that, you know what I mean? I mean, like, the first time I, like, acted like that, I saying, like, I think I was, like, dozing off in myself. And the second time I, like, acted like that, like, you know what I'm saying, I just started laying down or whatever, when I, you know what I'm saying, got back up, it was, like, 8:38, you know what I'm saying? So, I, like, just got up, you know what I'm saying? And I just took my bag and I left out real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I was walking real fast for the move. You know what I'm saying? And I made it to school like at 9 something. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean I made it to the school before 9. You know what I'm saying? Because I was walking real fast. I was like rushing real though. But anyway, that's besides the point. I made it there before the first class even started. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I was like, shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, dang. Made sure that I, like, took care of everything. Like, worked out, washed up, got dressed, and shit. For real though. I mean, like, so, that's some cool stuff. Whatsoever. You know what I mean? But then at school, then, like, acted like, you know what I'm saying, I was like, drowsy or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I didn't even doze up or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, like, it went great. It was, like, perfect. Perfect as ever, you know what I'm saying? Brother, I mean, I too. And I did everything that I was, like, you know, obviously, I did everything that I was, like, wanted to do or whatever, whatnot. And that's it, brother. And then I helped out with the kids and all that. That's it. And then, like, playing games on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I wasn't on that bullshit. On that bullshit. You feel me? Brother, I was just up there, just like, doing everything like God, like, actually wanted to do or whatever. Or what I was supposed to do or whatever. When I, you know what I mean? Brother, anyway, so yeah. I mean, that's it. So yeah, I was like, just doing my thing, and like, you know what I'm saying, still filled with energy, you know that, you know what I'm saying. Even after I got to school, you know what I mean. I mean, like, shoot, I wasn't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? No, no, no. Yeah, and Angela was good, you know what I'm saying? She like figured out, like, do like came up with, came up with this like thing with her husband or whatever or not to, like, mess with her head, just to, like, you know what I'm saying? It like he was a character from her book or whatever or not. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff was crazy. Angela, like, was getting abused by this dude, and, like, she had to prove it, you know what I mean? So, that's how she proved it. She got a camera, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Just actually, like, set him up or whatever, when I, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? For real, though. And she had everybody see him abuse her or whatever, when I, you know what I mean? For real, though. So, yeah, so she could, like, show them that she wasn't bullshitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, like, it was like crazy as ever. You know what I mean? He was like actually going to, like, trying to, like, kill her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was choking the shit out of her. You feel me? For real though. I mean, I'm telling you, it was crazy as hell. You know what I mean? For real though. I mean, like, she was, like, on the verge of passing out. You know what I mean? It was so goddamn bad. Not saying she out there trying to fight him, but she didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, And she did martial arts just like, you know what I'm saying, let me see, that woman off of another or whatever, she would have whooped his ass. Telling you for real. Uh, That means so much. But now I'm like, you know, since I'm done with like, you know, that series, I'm gonna watch like, you know, Wayward or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? And yeah, somebody like, you know, just like started in the beginning or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, get to watch it or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna like, you know, start watching it though, you know what I mean? Because like it's a like limited series and I think it only has like 8 episodes, I guess. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I might like, you know, see what's up or whatever. Why not with that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out or whatever. Yeah, I was right. You know, it has 8 episodes. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, shoot. Yeah, I had to say it for sure. And that Sheen for real. Anyway, that's what like Sheen, what they do, whatever, whatnot. And that's it. See what's up. And I know it's gonna be entertaining or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I mean like so I'm gonna end up checking it out or whatever. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean like it's cool. It's cool something. I can't wait for like, you know, season 2 to come out. Like, you know, for Angela or like, you know what I'm saying, for these other shows or whatever. I might end up watching Black Rabbit or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? Because that series on here too. For real though. You know what I'm saying? I mean like I don't know how many like, you know, I don't know how many like, you know, episodes they have because I didn't check that out or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna like, you know, go ahead and like see what's up or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna like, you know, check and see or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm gonna like, you know, look at like, you know, other like, you know, videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna check out Wayne tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna like, you know, check it out like, you know what I'm saying? Probably tomorrow or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna just like, you know, see what's up or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, glad that I like, you know, got there, you know what I'm saying, got back, you know what I mean? For real, wasn't even like, you know, just in the blue or nothing like that, but yeah, I like, obviously just like started laying down again, you know what I'm saying? Cause why? I started dozing off again. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, shoot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, tea's strong, but that shit wears off. You know what I'm saying? Once it wear off, dozing off, I'm like, oh, damn. Like, shit, I'm telling you, it's just like, drive me crazy whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shit, I don't even mind it, not mind it at all. You know what I'm saying? But for real, though. You know what I'm saying? But, shit, I mean, like, hey, at least, like, you know, drunk, like, shit's like, you know what I'm saying? Pencil tea and whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm putting it right in my container. You know what I mean? For real, though. And, yeah, I'm for real. This right here, too. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. You know what I'm saying? Serious. Serious as ever. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. Anyway, so, yeah. I mean, I should, um, but I had to play for him, whatever, whatnot. That's it. For real though. Anyway, so yeah, it was like, you know what I'm saying, some cool stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot, man, it was like everything worked out the way it was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But I always make sure that stuff work out the way it's supposed to, or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, I mean, like, shoot. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I should. And I, like, you know, might go ahead and play some, like, Hitman or maybe play Kuzu or and shit, find a way how to like, beat this certain part on the Cesar Creed channels, nah shit. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you can see my next upload and my next post. And to make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my like previous videos if you want, alright? Yeah. So long, farewell, goodbye.